Phelan having to settle for the throw. He thought he'd got a free kick. Moncur for Tottenham. Now Lineker. It was Naeem trying to provide the sort of service that Lineker thrives on. And really the task for Wimbledon here is to try and stop this rather changed Tottenham side settling to the traditional passing game. But here's the strength of Fashanu. He's thrust Sedgley aside. McGee's coming in and scores from right on the line. McGee's goal, but Fashanu played a huge part in it. He can look awkward and ungainly, but into his stride he's extremely quick. And McGee kept pace with him and got his reward. Met well by Blackwell. Phelan taking a chance here. Allen retrieving it for Tottenham. Joseph covering in the centre, and now a stray one from Krasinski. Suicidal play from Wimbledon here, and Sagers has to bail them out from Naeem. And Ray Harford will want to know what was going on here. But it didn't lead to an equaliser, when really it should have done. Torsved having to cope with the blustery conditions with his kicking. Lineker has made space for himself. Allen to the right, Lineker shoots! Well stopped by Sagers. Gary Lineker usually gets his goals from much closer in. And maybe Wimbledon backed off expecting the pass, but it was a great shot. Curl. On from Krasinski, not very far. And here's Fashanu again. And once more he's got the better of Sedgley. Brave goalkeeping. Very thrustful forward play. And when it's one-on-one, when Fashanu's in form like this, there's only one winner. Moncur is in trouble and he's pulled Krasinski down. I'm not sure that he needed to in the end, because Torsved might have got to it first in any case. It's going to be a free kick, and the crowd calling for the referee to be firm with Moncur. Now, it was from this position that Warren Barton scored spectacularly at Anfield to get that prized point. He's there as well, but it's Curl who takes it! With a marvellous free kick, and maybe Tottenham were wondering about Barton as well. But Keith Curl lived up to his name. He bent it in. Fashanu first to it, and that means problems for Tottenham. Gibson supporting on the right, and he in turn supported by Joseph. Stopped by a combination of Edinburgh and Moncur. Sam Ways. Now John Moncur. Sam Ways, who has greater responsibility really in the creative sense when Gascoigne's not playing. Stopped by Joseph. Here's Gray, and it's a good turn by Gudni Bergson, who's conjured a goal here out of very little for Tottenham, and they're back in the picture at 2-1. It's been a tough haul for them, but they had plenty of belief here that a chance might come, particularly Bergson, who took it with great style. Sam Ways. It's a worrying spell in the match for Wimbledon. Some ways trying to get away from Krasinski, and then Gibson came in as well. And then finally Scales. At 2-0, Wimbledon were looking very comfortable indeed. But it's not that way at the moment, since Spurs have scored. Phelan's throw. Scales has a great flick by Gibson. Sedgley looked across at the linesman, but there's no flag. Gibson's header is the perfect one. So Wimbledon can relax a little again with the 2-goal cushion restored. And Warren Barton made it all happen down on the far side. The break on the left, the cross, and little Gibson flicked it into the top corner. Sanchez with a header, and then Bergson for Tottenham. Scales. Oh, and Mabbutt thought that was going out, and Barton kept his eye on the ball, and here's Fashanu. He deserves a goal, and he's got one. At about the third or fourth attempt. And that really was a chapter of disasters for Tottenham, particularly when Mabbutt thought that the ball was going to go out on the far side, and Barton was much more vigilant. He set up the third for Gibson, and has provided the fourth here for John Fashanu. Sedgley taking a leaf out of the Wimbledon book. Blackwell. Now Sanchez. Not so many of the cup-winning team left at Plough Lane these days. The cup that was won by the Sanchez goal at Wembley against Liverpool. Coming up for 3 years ago now. It's a foul on Thomas by Scales. Sedgley. Barton. It's not in Wimbledon's nature to be satisfied, even though they're 4-1 up. Great local pride in beating a team like Tottenham by 4-1, and there might be more to come. Torsford hasn't claimed it. Scales crosses, and Alan Cork is in the right place in front of goal, as he has been in most of his 14 years with the club. And there's another one to the tally. It took a bit of bravery as well. Tottenham's defensive shortcomings exposed again. They look for an offside. Torsford went for it. Didn't make it his. And at the far post, it was Alan Cork. Well, Tottenham might be saying that their priorities this season are in the FA Cup. But really, they've been very disappointing here, and Wimbledon have taken full advantage. They've won by 5 goals